Teachers and other school personnel are in a perfect position to be able to identify kids who are struggling with anxiety or OCD. Now, anxiety manifests in a whole bunch of different forms. It's going to be different for each kid, but there's some common forms that come into play. So there are kids who seem excessively shy and socially anxious, and that could be in the form of not being able to go up in front and perform in front of the class, like give a report, or go up and talk to new kids, or even assert oneself. There are other kids who just worry about everything, kind of these worry warts. And these are kiddos who are worried about their future, their health, family's health, their school performance, and the worry is excessive. It's really not attuned to kind of their real life ability and performance. You have some kids, especially younger ones, who struggle with separation from a parent, and they're pretty easy to recognize in the sense of there'll be a lot of kind of distress at the beginning of school and potentially thereafter. And then there's some kids, you tend to see this during adolescence, who can manifest in terms of having panic attacks, which are these kind of out of the blue anxiety attacks that are really, really scary and nonetheless distressing, with a kiddo or teenager being fearful of losing their mind, having a heart attack, or some other terrible outcome. Now, in the case of OCD, OCD can manifest in a variety of different forms. So in some cases, it involves children who are afraid of germs or other contaminants. In others, it involves this element of perfectionism. And you can see that in the manner of repeating things, asking questions over and over again, ensuring that work is perfectly done. And again, this is all within an excessive fashion. It's difficult to control. Sometimes OCD comes in the form of people repeating certain tasks. For example, writing, erasing, and then rewriting, or touching things a certain number of times, or counting. And then OCD can come in the form of what we call these kind of taboo thoughts. And these are thoughts that might involve doing something to hurt someone else, doing something that involves kind of sexually inappropriate topics, or religion or morality. What's really important about recognizing OCD is that these thoughts are unwanted, they're distressing, and the person is not at all likely to do it. In fact, they don't want to do it, which is why these thoughts are so distressing.